In this video, we are going to convert this wireframe into Elementor. We have created this wireframe with Figma. It's uploaded in our YouTube channel. You can get the link in the description along with the files that I have used in the creation of the mockup. Now we are going to convert this into Elementor. So this is the WordPress page. I have created add new. So let me name this as home 2, and we have to set some uh, settings. So this is Astra, so I want full width, stretch, and I want no sidebar, and click on publish. So you can view the page here. Click on view links. Now for now we can disable the header and footer because we don't have any on this mockup. So once it is saved, let me refresh this and see what happens. So we have title. If you want to remove the title, just remove this and update this, and by the time click on edit with Elementor. So removing home 2 is not the right way. What you can do is you can find that class and give display none using CSS, or you can find there's some settings, control 0. So what do we need? We are going to create this first section. So in a width, create a first section full width, and this need to be of, let's say, make this full width, minimum height of viewport width, viewport height. We can make this as 80%. To change the background, click on background types. We can upload all the images. Let me upload this. So let me select the image. Let's select this image, and now we can have a overlay. It is better to have a photoshopped image rather than doing this. So we need a gradient. Let me close this tab. The starting color need to be this, and the second color need to be this, with opacity of 90. Cool. Now the background image, we need to set the position center. Attachment, leave it as it is, no repeat, and contain cover would be rise, or let's choose contain. It doesn't work well, so cover. Click on update. Now we need to add the heading. So click on these dots. You will find heading. Drag and drop it. Change the text. Copy. Select all, paste. Let this be H1, and the color need to be white, and the font I have used there is Overpass. I believe it is updated here. Overpass, yes, it's there. Size, if you want a line break, you need to add VR here. Now again we need text, so text editor, drag and drop it. Copy the content and paste it. I think I not properly copied it. It's a PDF, so it will allow me to copy the text. Select all, paste. Pasting here will make sense. Now let's make this color white, and left align. We can set the width, or we can give margin, or we can give column width 50% for desktop, so that works. So if you click on this column, you will find widget spacing, make this 0. Now we need a button, button, drag and drop this. You can change read more, The font family which I have used here is Overpass. We can add that same here. And let the size be as it is. Let's change the design. This need to be black, and we need a border solid, and background type color width of 1 pixel. So if you want, we can have margin to this button. So click on this button, and on the advanced tab choose rem, and choose unlink the links, not 10, just 1. So if you remove, so this is how it looks. So instead of boxed, select this main container. Sorry, make this boxed. Now you will see some space. So I believe the first section is done. Click on update. You can see the changes, live changes here as well. So let's move to the second page, sorry, second section. Now click on this plus. We need 3 sections, and before the 3 sections we need 1 section. I think it's not saved properly, that's why. Click on plus, 1 full section. So drag it on the top, duplicate this, drag it, uh, and drop it on the single container. Change the color to black, and change the text to as it is. On the content tab you will be able to change the text, and yes, we can change the headings, and we can reduce the size, and of course it is boxed. I believe we have changed anything. Now let's change this. So let's have image, drag and drop it. We can update the image. Let's select, I don't have a specific image. Now we can have text editor or image section. So inner, drag and drop it. So we have 2 columns. Delete this. So now we can make the column color to grayish, style, background type, change color, and cool, you got it. Now select the column again, give margin 0, padding 0. Now we need a heading, text content. So let's copy the heading of our company. It's white. I'm leaving the font size to you. Do according to your will, and it's not Cairo. So before doing anything, what we can do is let's set the color and font. So that will help us from choosing the same thing again and again. Site settings, colors. Let's pick the Farah color, and the secondary color as card color. Cool. Save this, and let's set the typography. We'll be using Overpass and Roboto. Global font. Primary font is Overpass, Overpass, and leave as it is. The secondary font is going to be Roboto, Roboto. Update. Let's get back to this, and I don't think we did any much changes here, so let's give this, close this, and let's get back to here. We don't have to upgrade to Elementor. So now of it, select this, let this be Overpass, and now we need a text editor. Change the color to white, And now we need a button. Just copy this or make this duplicate, drag it and drop it, drag it again and drop it. So select this text, get rid of the extra spaces. Sorry for that. Now select the column, select this column, change the widget space to 0. So I'm leaving the space to you, work on it. Now duplicate this column and duplicate this column again and remove the previous created column. Cool. Now select the main section and add the column gap narrow. I think we don't have this, we don't have that, so let's change it again. Extended. Again we need to check multiple option. Wide. So the problem is, let's try to remove the color from here. Select this and remove the color. Let's try to add this to this column. And let's remove the widget spacing. And cool, that works. Delete this. Delete this. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. So that works. So now you can change the hour motion and hour values in case if you want to add that number. So have the heading over here. So over here and change it to 01. Change the content to 01. So actually this is not a text. We need to change this one 01. Change the color and increase the size. Make this position absolute or position relative according to your will. Let's make this position absolute. Resolution. Offset top. So likewise you can do this to all these two. I'm leaving this to you. So let's move to this next section. Full width, this one, and again we need an inner section to give width to that. Inner section over here. So let me remove this, delete this one. So actually we don't have to delete this because we can make this two section here. Add the image, drag and drop it. So likewise you need to give gradient to all the images or else you will face problem. Like the image overlay, we have to do this to here, all the images down below. And now we need image box. We need this on the side. Select the content, let the text be as it is. I can change the image, you will get it in this file. Sorry for that. Figma, I'll do it once. Import. Now you can adjust this spacing according to you. On the style, so this is width of the image, so this is spacing between the image and the text. So you will find the next section, which is the content. You can adjust the space of the content as well. So you can see spacing between the title and the description. So you have to duplicate this, select on this content and vertical align middle. That's it. Now select this main column. So select the inner section. We need to give box shadow. Let's see where is the option of it. I think there is no box shadow available for this section. Alright, we'll give this with CSS, no issues. Motion effect, responsive attributes and CSS is for up. Border shape layer, typography. Fine, it does not allow us to add borders. Cool. Full section, we need a full section. Sorry. Select this section and give the height, minimum height, vertical viewport height of, let's say, 50 percentage. No, 50 percentage won't. 80 vertical width, and select this main and give, or else let's select this and give. Therefore that, let me change the image so that we can see what we are doing. Again we need to give the overlay, so I'll give the dark overlay, but you follow the same CSS option what we have done, what we actually did. Select this section, make this negative, give the negative margin -5. Now Z index -1 and give the Z index positive value 1, and we need to give background color to this. White, and if you want you can have margin to this. Before doing anything, just unlink this margin, increase the margin between these faces. Fine. Now we need to make these three sections. It's very fair, it's very straightforward. Drag and drop the inner section. We need image, so for that we duplicate this so that we can actually see the drag and drop. Drag this, duplicate this. So if you duplicate this, you can duplicate this, so we don't get that number. Drag it, place it here. Where did it go? Drag it. Actually my mouse is making problem. Drop it here. It's not allowing us, I believe. What happened to us? Copy, close this, paste or paste. I think it's not allowing intersection inside intersection. The one way of doing is, let's drag and drop this intersection here, or copy, paste. So I just copied and pasted it here. It worked. Now let's try it. Let's change the image and select the column. You can give with this spacing of 10. It's up to you, or you can give margin. Select this column and give margin top so that it doesn't stick with the. So before this we need another section. Duplicate this, take this over, take this on the left side, I think we have not duplicated properly. Duplicate, actually it's over here, just drag in. Something is not right, delete. Let's try to change the color to white. Select this intersection. So if that doesn't go well, get to the navigator, click on any section, and this is the intersection we can choose. Now we can change the background. Let's try to hide this. Column, style, change this to white. Now you can change the other elements to press. So black, again black. We don't need this for this section. So you can just make a duplicate of this multiple times. Delete the old one. Oh, not duplicate but delete. Select this section and give the width of 100% and make this at the top. So actually it moved to the top, we don't want that. Drag this and place it over here. Control Z. So what do I need is, I need to add a column here so that I can give I can give the section. So let me duplicate this. Yeah, I duplicate the wrong column. Good. Now we can give this with 100%. Now we don't need this. Make a duplicate of this. Now select individual column and give width of 33% so that it covers 33%. Select the main column, 33%. Again select the main column, 33%. Now just copy the text and paste it over here and change the color. I'm leaving this to you. Change the text, give some padding and margin, and select the main section and give margin bottom of, let's say, increase the value until you feel right. So cool, this is how it looks. So this section is very easy. Select this and the columns. Definitely need margin, advance, rem value, increase the value until you feel right, decrease the size, again decrease the size, add the image. You can find this image, I'm leaving this to you. Image, the properly cropped image. I don't have. The length need to be long and the width need to be. I don't have such image. I'm just dragging it using just using whatever I find it. So this doesn't look good. So I'll use this multiple times. Click on this 0, duplicate this column, delete the previously added column. So now you can reduce the width of both the columns, and now we can add these three by dragging it from even. So duplicate this, drag and drop it, duplicate this, drag and drop it. You just need to give proper padding. Text align center. Again, this is also text align center. And if we give padding to these two values, the paragraph 5 and 5, and vertical align middle. Duplicate this button, or what we'll do is we'll copy this. We know our mouse is not performing well. Copy, paste, and align center. Change the widget's face according to your will. Cool. So this section is also done. So this section is also similar to this section. We need the image, and here, except we have the white color here, but it's gray color. So I'm leaving this to you to and show me what you have waited. Update this. Once the update is done, you can check this on the live website. You can see there's a loader loading on. Refresh this. So this is our actual website looks like. I've zoomed out, Control 0, zoom in. So banner section, the services section, again description service section, and major service section, and finally the about company section. So that's all. Meet you in the other tutorial.